Greggs announced earlier this month that weight loss drugs were having a big effect on their business. So, loss drugs such as Wegovy, Juniper, Manjaro, a lot of people are taking these now to help them in aiding weight loss. From what I read, I don't know a lot about them, but from what I've read, they help with suppressing appetites, which means you don't want to eat as much. So Greg's has noticed that there's been a decline in their business. And what they're going to do, they're going to be looking at offering healthier alternatives and also smaller portions. In the same breath, Marks and Spencer at the end of last year announced a nutrient dense range. So this is specifically aimed at people who are taking these weight loss drugs and have smaller appetites. So you'll get all the good nutrients, but in a smaller portion size. And I'm just wondering if this is a big trend that we're going to be seeing, if other supermarkets are going to be doing this, because the weight loss drugs are a lot more accessible. It's not to say they're cheap, because they're not, from what I can see. They are available on the NHS, but you have to have certain requirements, and the requirements are quite high. So it's not just like, I'm maybe a couple of stone overweight, I'm going to go to NHS and get these drugs. No, there is like a stringent criteria to get them. So a lot of people are buying these weight loss drugs. And it's really interesting to see, because we see, a lot of sort of the entertainment industry, a lot of people who are losing weight, and a lot of people speculate, oh, they're all on the weight loss drugs. Not everybody's on weight loss drugs, but I think because the weight loss drugs is so high up in people's minds, people automatically assume that if somebody has lost weight, it's because of the weight loss drugs. But anyway, how is this going to affect the dessert industry? Well, if people are eating less, that will probably mean that people are going to be buying less desserts. And they may be buying less desserts anyway, because it's like, well, I'm on this healthy eating now. So not only am I eating less, but I'm definitely going to be eating less desserts. I want to say something a bit controversial. As someone who is a cake vlogger, dessert vlogger, reads up in the industry, looks at what people are offering, some dessert companies, their portion sizing is ridiculous to me. Like the wedges. I'll give an example. Cookie pie slices. I'm not a fan of cookie pies. I don't like them. I've never been a fan of them. When I see them offered by companies, the wedge is just like huge. And I have to think, well, actually, it doesn't mean it's for you to all eat at one time. And also, you can share it. So, there is that. And, you can, if you can't share it, you can cut it in half and freeze part of it. But I just think the portion sizing is so big with some companies. And it just kind of puts me off as somebody who, I suppose I'm speaking from my perspective, someone who tastes a lot of these goods to review and doesn't eat them all. I either give them away. A lot of the time I do give them away. But some of the portion sizing is huge. And I think with all this, with the weight loss drugs, companies, I'm going to have to sit down and think, actually, I might have to look at what I'm offering. I'm not saying it's having a big impact at the moment, but I think it will do. So if it's not a case of offering smaller sizes of your regular treats, you might have to think about having an offset of kind of healthier desserts. Now, there's always this thing about, well, if you're going to have cake, just eat the cake, innit? That's how I feel. But there are going to be people who are on these weight loss drugs or on a weight loss journey and be like, actually, I do want something sweet, but I want a healthier version. There are people who do offer low-cal cakes, healthy cakes. I have reviewed them in the past on this channel, and I'll be honest, the ones I reviewed have been absolutely horrendous because they've been just full of sweetex and artificial sweetener, which I know you need to replace the sugar, but not all artificial sweeteners are the same. And some of them, the amount that's put into them, it just makes the thing almost inedible. So I just wanted to do a quick video about this because I think it's quite an interesting trend that we're seeing in terms of the fact that retailers are offering alternatives, smaller portions, more nutrient dense food. And is the dessert industry going to be hopping onto that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, cake lovers.